I'm trying to like stay out of the sun glare, so when I film, I know I'm like off to the side, but I don't want to be in this like, see, that's like distracting, so I'm gonna, okay. Hey, what's up, Barbies and Kens? Today, I know you're probably like, Gabby, you're very upbeat for this video in the title, because I'm fine. You guys know whenever I go through something that's ridiculously personal to me, I don't share it until I feel like I've gone over that path. And to be honest, I'm not over that path yet. I'm like in the middle of that path, but I'm in a good place. I'm not like backtracking like I was before. And to some of you, it might be like a huge surprise, and it was a surprise to me too. So, let's talk about this, because this isn't just this. I gotta talk. So yeah, from the title, that is true. I have an eating disorder. I've known about it since I want to say maybe June. I would say June is when like I kind of started knowing, maybe beginning of July, but mostly like June is kind of when I knew that like something was going on. I even have like a video that I'll put the clip in here.
And you know what? I was gonna make a video about it, and I didn't feel like the need to, and I probably won't, but I will say that like the point the anxiety is getting to, where like I can't eat, feels like an eating disorder to me.
But when I went to film that mukbang, I even knew, like, that was when I was like, I have a freaking eating disorder, because I went and got my favorite food and I couldn't even eat it. So that's how I knew I had an issue. My eating disorder, though, is pretty much called like anorexia nervosa, which comes from just like stress, not eating because of stress, being just like so like anxiety that you can't eat. But then also I feel like in a way I've lost a significant amount of weight from having like irritable bowel kind of going into like a diverticulitis. I think I'm pretty much at that point, so I have to like watch how much food, like I can't be skipping meals, and I have to watch how much food I am intaking, because unfortunately the next day, depending what I'm eating, it's all just gonna come out and I lost that weight. So between the stress of not eating and just like having the IBS, it's been really hard for me. So I thought, I've actually just been putting this off. That's why, like, I feel like out of all my videos I've made coming out as being bi, because that's who I am. I mean, I have a boyfriend, but that's who I am. I came out and told you guys about my short-term memory loss and my long-term. I've had all my life. I've told you my health issues, so I'm like, what's one more in the pot? But yeah, it's, I don't even know how to form it into words, because I didn't think I should be talking about this, because I told myself I wasn't going to talk about it. So once I was able, I feel like I've always not had a very good relationship with my mom, and I feel like that was the first patch or something to go over. And if you're going through the same thing, if you feel like there's a person or something in your life that's stopping you from eating or getting this much stress, then you need to, one, remove yourself from the situation, or two, you need to mend it. And mine, I don't want to get into it, it's very, 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 very personal, but that was very, very mended to the point where there's a lot of tape over it, and I'm not sure how long it's going to stay together, but we're trying to make it stay together, if that makes sense. So that's okay. But then like my stress has gone down, but then on the aspect of like the point I was at was bad. I was at least at 70, maybe lower. I didn't like looking at my weight. You could, I didn't take pictures on Instagram for a while, or my body, you could just tell like my shoulder blades were sticking out more, my shoulders itself were sticking out more, and I did not like how I looked. And I felt like I got to a point too where I got the help and I tried to eat, and it was very difficult. I have to say too, once you get to that point where I think you kind of snap and wake yourself up and you're like, yep, I have an eating disorder and we're gonna fight to make this right, is how I looked at it. I kept writing that every day. I would force myself to eat, but I would get to points where I'd be full after a couple bites, which was very, very scary. I'm past that point though. That was like before my trip even. I was trying to get myself to the point where I'd be okay for the trip, and then I came back from the trip and I'm still okay. I mean, I feel like this is something I'm gonna have the rest of my life. I'm not just gonna jump over having an eating disorder, because I have high stress issues to begin with, anxiety that makes it sometimes I'm just like, nope, I don't want to eat, I don't feel like eating, or like the stress is just making me so nauseous I can't eat. But when I keep up with getting myself to eat, I'm perfectly fine. Like, I've always had a hard time keeping my weight. I've always had people say, oh, do you have an eating disorder? Do you have something wrong with me? And I'm just like, no, like, I'm okay. I just have a hard time gaining weight, which is true to this day. I still have a really hard time gaining weight. But now at this point, it has turned into, like, a slight eating disorder. Before, like I said, in the past, it was bad. But now it's definitely, I have it under control. But just as much as I have it under control, it could easily slip away again, because I know myself and me, and it's something that I'm gonna need to keep up with and constantly boom, 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 and telling myself, because that's what an eating disorder is. I think that's why, like, I don't open my mouth. I don't say anything about the whole Eugenia Cooney thing, because when people are like, eat, do this, eat, you're gonna die. Like, that doesn't help anyone. Like, you know yourself, if you don't feel well, or if you're sick or just feeling down, you don't want somebody slamming the same crap into your head. Maybe some people think that works for them, but you know what? It really, truly doesn't work for everybody. And me included, I would not want somebody screaming at me to eat. It really would just turn me off to not want to eat at all, because I feel like I'm pleasing that person, what they want me to do, in all honesty. So I don't want to, like, talk about her or anything, and I made a video about that in the past. I've actually I've talked to her on video chat, face to face. And I have a video of that on my channel. She's years ago, sweet girl before all this stuff came out, and she was very skinny then too. So it's just like, people have their own struggles, and even her, you could see how some days she's good, some days she's doing bad. Me, you can tell when I'm doing good, you can tell with my body when I'm doing bad. It's really weird. My metabolism's very, like, and it's always been that way. This isn't anything new. So I don't know where I was going with this video. I don't know what I wanted you to take from this, to be honest. I don't know anything. I just know I wanted to tell you, and I didn't know how to say it, and that's what I have. I'm fine, because I am fine. Like, everything's fine. I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. Like I said, I'm still going through it, and I still will be doing mukbangs and stuff for you guys. I actually had a mukbang planned the other night with Doug, and we did the thumbnail and everything, and when I started the video, because it was a live video private for later, I looked and there's cheese all over my burger. It wasn't even made the way that I like it. You guys know I don't eat cheese. If you didn't know that, now you know. So I didn't eat it. I went and exchanged it, and by the time we got back and we went to the store, it was just too late to even film anything. But, like, I just want you guys to know, like, there are people aware of this in my everyday life. Doug is fully aware. He knows. And to be honest, he's been such an amazing support in all of this for me to, like, become healthy and good again. But, like, I won't get to that point without, one, helping myself, which I'm doing, but two, also controlling my whole, like, bathroom situation, because that's really taking a toll at, like, taking my weight away. I feel like I'm happy and I'm able to eat and keep this weight on, and then all of a sudden I go to the bathroom and it's all gone. And it sounds stupid, but that's literally at the point that I'm at, and I hate it. So I think I blabbed enough. I think I said everything I want to say. I'm really proud I finally filmed this video, and I'm really dying for this look today. I think that's why, too, I was like, I love this look. I think it looks really pretty and classic. So let's put up a video that's not so pretty, but let's make something out of it. I know it didn't even make sense. But anyways, thank you for everybody who does subscribe, who watches my channel, who takes the time to even click on a video by me. I really, truly do appreciate everybody who does look at my video and my content and stuff. And yeah, so thanks for watching. And if you're not following me already on social medias, you could do that down below. I'm an Instagram nut. I'm obsessed. So yeah. I have an eating disorder, and if you do too, it's not the end of the world. And we're gonna get through it. Whether it's till the day that we die, or if we actually kick it for good, you're gonna get through it. It just is a day-by-day time. So I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.